Let's go.
Welcome to Trillionaires Club, where wealth isn't just about money, it's mindset. I'm Teddy Ortega.
And I'm Joelando. Today, we're digging deep into something that shows our mindsets, every day relationship that's, that fuel your growth, not just suck out the life, like, something that values you, you know, something that, if you trust it, something you trust, something that can bring that growth from you, but not just always taking from you, something that's adding to you. It might be relationship. Yeah, right now we're talking about relationship, so let's just base on relationship.
Yeah. So the topic today is building relationships that help you grow and not drain you. Okay, so that's the topic for today where we're looking at different types of relationship, how they might impact your health as a person, your mental health, your physical health, as well as other things.
Sorry, I hate too much.
Okay, so back to what we're saying, relationship. We know you've felt it at some point. That friend, that family member, that partner that leaves you feeling drained after every conversation or interaction you may have had. You understand? So today we're talking about how to flip that script, how to protect your energy now, how to set boundaries, healthy boundaries. Okay, so that's just the topic today. Building relationships that help you grow. So guys, we would love to hear from you. Okay, like how do you protect your emotional energy? How do you channel your energy? How do you manage yourself? How do you manage um,
No,
disappointment,
no,
things like that?
no. Energy.
Yeah,
Energy is categorized into different segments, different aspects,
yeah,
and there's what we call emotional energy, just like you said.
yeah,
Energy takes it takes energy rather to do some things. For example, um, you're asked to carry something or move something. There's no energy, you cannot move it. So at that time, you are spending your energy on what you are carrying or what you are asked to carry
mm,
to a particular destination.
yeah,
Energy you use. And at that time, that is the thing that is focused on your energy, or
yeah,
rather that your energy is focused on.
yeah,
So now this is emotional energy. Still energy, but now it has a name, emotional energy. So now, who or what is that thing or who is that person that you're spending that emotion on?
yeah, exactly, bro.
The time, the calls, the financial support, what have you? Who is that person that's taking that energy? That's what we're asking. You can actually leave yours in the comment section as the show goes on.
Yeah,
So, do tell me, brother, what in I know definitely you've been in a few relationships, that's for sure. Or in all the relationships you've been, who is that person that when you get married to, you just have a thought of that this person actually took your emotions, the energy you had, everything, or just didn't work? Who would that person be? Or do you have such person in your life?
hmm. Okay, I think I have one very notable one very memorable one. This one was um a friend of mine, a very close friend of mine, of the opposite sex though,
Yeah, definitely, that's for sure. That's what we're talking
of
about.
the opposite sex. So we were so close. Like back in high school, we just had this closeness. She was able to tell me things. She was able to confide in me, like everything. I need to get me. She's a very beautiful girl, bro. She's a very
Oh
beautiful
my
girl.
God.
Fine, join, like everything, like
Okay.
God too.
Yes.
That kind of thing,
Perfect
bro.
too.
Like perfect combo, bro. So like we're, we're friends. Okay, we're good friends. Our family knows me. My family knows her
Yeah.
too. No one. She's able to come to my house.
Family meets family.
You understand? She's able to come to my house casually. You
Yeah.
understand? You understand? That kind of thing. Like
Nobody feel anything.
nobody.
It's not my family.
Yeah, family. But
But inside there's not the family. Oh.
but on the code, bro. On the code, I won't lie to you guys. On the code, I love this girl. Like I love that. Like oh God, all those all those Philippine love now. I don't know any love with
Those
conditions.
romantic
Oh,
love.
all those romantic love, bro. I cried, bro.
Oh my
See,
God.
I love this girl so much. Like even when we're back in like I think there's a two. I thought we wrote exam when on holiday. One phone. We're in different places,
Yeah.
but we're steady on phone talking to each other in our time. So I just told her, this girl, I just told her, I will marry you. You know that kind of thing really say actually girl, I'll marry you. That
Yeah,
kind of thing.
I
I just told the girl
understand.
normally. Bro, I didn't actually work on it to that point that said, okay, I wanted to marry the girl. I didn't even let her know consciously.
You did not let her know your feelings.
And I didn't let her know my feelings consciously.
Mistake.
You understand?
Big mistake.
She all thought like she just thought like okay maybe it's our casual play talk or kind of thing. You understand?
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe I don't know though, but I know consciously and
Yes.
it actually hurt my conscience
Yeah.
a few years back and I had to just tell her normally, even though nothing was going to work out or anything. I just had to clear my conscience. So I called her and told her but it was already too late though, she was already working out with somebody. So
You've lost her already, bro. You've lost her.
but one of the reasons why I didn't tell her at the first place, though, see now, was that I was trying to protect that friendship, that relationship
Yeah,
that we
not
had
to
already.
spoil anything.
Not to spoil it, like
Yeah.
most guys don't even care. Say, they just want to see what is inside the
Yeah.
basket or that. Like, what kind of relationship are you spending your time on your energy? Like, I actually believe that energy, your energy.
But you know, sorry to cut you short.
Uh,
You know that at that instant now, it
yeah,
becomes we can call it a negative energy because at that time we're spending that energy, but we're not good enough to let the energy out.
yeah.
You're just or giving out that energy free of charge without positioning it for something.
I wasn't focusing my energy.
Yes, on that thing.
I get you, bro. I get you. I know I made a mistake, bro, but
Oh, no, actually.
life goes on. That's just the thing. Life goes on.
Anyways, you
You
understand what we're talking about.
you live and you learn. You
Yes.
learn from your relationships.
Don't be like my brother here. Just speak out now while you can.
Mhm.
Speak out to get why.
So all right. So something this thing does like the silent cost of toxic relationship. You get me? Because that thing I actually did was like it's was toxic.
Yes.
Well, it's classified as a toxic relationship in a way that you have certain feelings, you have that much emotion towards someone, and you couldn't let them know fully how you feel about them. What people will say, most people would like to be vulnerable enough to them that okay, this is how I see you. Wish I was feeling at the first initial point.
Do you know something? I'll tell you something. It's not just because they don't want to, like what you felt. It's not because like they don't want,
Now
but
this is
they are scared of something.
but this is not about me now. This is not
Oh, no,
about
no,
me.
no, no.
We're talking about
You are actually
but,
you are actually a good example of what we're talking
yeah, I'm a
about.
very good
Yeah.
example. Yeah, so
So don't be like him. You
yeah,
speak now. Speak
so
out.
in this podcast, for the sake of this podcast, we'll be talking about okay how Gen Z's the relationship psychology and the Gen X how they see relationships. So for Gen Z's, Gen Z is Gen Z's they are definitely redefining um standards and boundaries. Gen X is the ones who want to grow are constantly unlearning old social loyalty needs. So moving on now.
Okay, so um, there's one question that's always been in our mind as human beings,
Yeah,
be it your gender, is that what's one moment? There's always a moment. There's always a time
yeah,
that will stick there and you will like realize something. What is that thing? I'll tell you. That time in our life that you realize that there's a life. There's a life. When I mean there's a life, there's a person that isn't growing with you. You know this person for a long time, and you see where you guys started from. But now you see where your life has been, and now you see that that same person is not trying to move from that spot he was or she was to get to where you are. You are trying all possible best to bring her or him to you, but she's feeling reluctant that she's okay where she is or is okay where he is. Have you ever felt that you have to make a hard decision? I'm not saying I'll make that decision for you, but you can leave that in the comment section. But there was once a time when you feel that you have to let go of this person, no matter how close. That's why it's a hard decision, it's a hard choice to make because you don't want to hurt this person's feelings, but at the same time, this person is not trying to better himself or herself.
yeah,
And you having such person in your life is a negativity for you because definitely if you're not strong enough, they'll pull you to where they are. So it's like a hard choice to make. You're in between. Is it leaving them, hurting their feelings to better my future, or is being with them, trying to ignore the fact that if I keep sticking with them, I might be like them someday, or be like how they behave or how they operate someday. But I'm telling myself I will never be like that. You're just in the middle of those two things. How? What would you do? What would you do? Leave just in the comment section. But I actually want my brother to say something.
mm,
Just think of it, it's not something that just this person is not going like it's going on like come on
normally
something.
um mm, um relationships they're supposed to be a positive thing. They're not supposed to I mean you're combining your energy with someone else.
Mm,
You understand? Your the results from combining your energy with another person's energy is supposed to produce positive results. But in the instance where it does not produce the results, the required results, or maybe it's draining it's draining you more, that's when it becomes a toxic relationship because um relationships they are supposed to be mutual. There should be mutual accountability versus one-sided support. Like
yeah.
constantly, there's only one person that is answering. Like after semi tweaking and you not get the time where the other person wants sending you know the giver. There's no a time when you call you and say, okay, after send me 2K card or 2K like if you just answer like steady like way. you are asking me to study. Just maybe you ask me once and then we able to deliver. It's
And that
right.
was you asked her like 10 times.
But you have asked at the same time. There are some people that don't deposit in their relationships, but they still want to withdraw. I think them knowing somebody now casually is an avenue for them to just get person from person. Like they believe that your growth is everybody growth.
Not minding their own
Not
growth,
minding their own growth.
just trying to be under your growth.
They want to parasite on what you try to build for yourself and your
So-
family. They want to parasite, and it's so rampant in this part of Africa or in Africa. Say
That's
where-
saying,
where-
that's saying, my papa brother get money now. That politician, he must help us.
that is just it's so painful, and they should arrest people like that for having such mindsets. You know, our last episode we talk about mindset.
Yeah.
So how you be like how you be in a relationship? You are studying, you are just collecting.
If you are like that, stop it to.
There's never a day you have deposited something good. Whether they are calling you for one problem or another.
You cannot just see their core and have rest of mind. You must know, hey, this
They are going they're going to another year world ministry. That's the church they are going to another year world ministry. Very funny set of people. And another thing now about relationship, there should be conversation that inspires you, not repeated complaining. Like our conversations are supposed to be conversations that will
help the future.
That will help the future, encourage me to be a better person. And I say, wow, yeah, maybe we have a conversation like this, and okay, maybe I did something that I was not supposed to do, and you come and you discuss it with me like, oh my
Yeah,
God,
it's what I did.
Teddy, this thing you did normally is not good normally, but next time in case normally just say how you do it and you play around it, and it's communication that inspires take action.
Yes.
You understand? And apart from, there are so many instances where, like a mentor and mentee relationship now, where your coach is steady deliberating on the fact that this is why you should grow. You need to grow. You need to grow. You need to grow. This kind of relationship, no versus all those other kind of relationships that they'll be like, oh, God, this country says people like that. And they just come, they don't want to spoil your mood.
Wanting to discourage you at every time.
They'll be like,
instant.
you know how much your tomatoes now for market? Hey God.
And after that discussion, after that discussion, I beg bros, I beg Afa. I be like, what do you say?
always withdrawing, and they're not putting anything. They don't want to create. They don't want to become.
See, let's just move on to the next segment.
Okay, so the next one now is respecting your vision and not minimizing it. Like you tell your own friend now that I have this $1 billion idea now, because we do it say this amount will come out, that or apart from the if something that will improve you normally, somebody
something innovative.
Yeah, something innovative normally, but the other person now will be like,
so say this thing go well.
can we do it like this? It's not work. You have not worked for other people, so why do you think you work for us? Those kind of questions that does not lead to creativity or productivity. Stop it. Those are Fulani questions. We don't like it.
Okay, let's
all right.
That's
all right. So the last one now. The last one is people who challenge you to be better with love. Yeah. So what are the people that challenge you to be better? What are the people that make you want to be better in your daily relationships with people, how you coordinate things, how you organize life? What are the people that challenge you in a positive way? You understand?
Like people like you look
You look up
and
to
want to be like them.
your role models. Who are your role models? Are there even role models at
Your
all?
mentors.
Yeah. There are lots of role models. Yeah.
A lot in different aspects,
There are
in
lots
different
of
areas. We have in sports, we have in politics, we have in entertainment. We as
so
a
many
pastors, we
role
actually
models.
have people we're looking up to.
Yeah.
We have in music, what have you. It's just see the person, see the person's lifestyle, see how the person got there. I'm not just saying or putting whatever you're saying in practice.
And so now
Put it in practice.
this is the question now. Can you think of a time someone challenged you and it made you level up instead of shut down?
Like there was a time. So actually, it wasn't me. There was a time. We went to a club at that time. So you know this tournament thing.
Yeah.
People like work out what 500,000. You know your account at 500,000. Person they like your account for water. You say come, apart. They don't need to tell you say see work, bro.
Yeah.
Put in the work. And inside there now, that's call a boss at now. They must tell you that word apart. Come, try be. Go find money, lock up. Yeah, why? Normally, some go go think your life. Some go say, I go, we go. We say just that talk, that talk now.
Yeah.
Boss everywhere to come. No matter how it be, if my percent is 64, 80 was 90 was, I must put in the work. Evidence must show.
Yeah, some people use it to level up. Some people use it to just
that's shut down, just crash. And that's foolishness.
It depends on the person, it depends on the psychology of the person.
But just don't be in a hurry. Just
take your time.
Take your time, you know.
Take your time.
Don't be in a hurry.
Patience is a virtue.
Don't be in a hurry. That's just the advice. That's just advice.
Success does not come overnight. I hope you know. I don't know why people in this generation they just believe that overnight success.
You cannot be a billionaire overnight. Let's not deceive ourselves.
Are you planning to win a lottery or?
I don't even think lottery runs in billions.
No, just I think millions.
So how come?
Numerous people who have won lotteries, they have gone broke. Go and check those people. Go and check the background. It's not all about having the figures in. Something I've learned about money. It's not about having the figures in your bank account and everything. If you don't know how to manage it and multiply it,
it's not with it's like you cannot be okay. You cannot have 50 million in your account and you say you're rich. You can be rich because you have 50 million, but you are not wealthy.
You're not wealthy, no.
Because if you're not productive, it might take 10 years, it might take 5 years, but that your 50 million will finish. When they say a man is productive, when they say a man is wealthy, the man might have 5 million in his account, but the asset he has that is generating more funds will not allow that 5 million in his account to finish. Why? Because that asset generating funds he has that it can never be broke for life. Never. That's when you say a man is wealthy. Or I might have 5 billion and I have assets, generating assets. It has 50 million.
Income generating assets.
Yeah, thank you. It has 50 million or it's just spending. Thinking the 50 million is a lifetime money that will never finish.
50 million? What can
it's
you
gonna
do
go broke. It's gonna go broke.
What can you do with 50? Tell me now.
How much is yearly, bro? What could yearly 450? How much is yearly 450? Let's be real, bro. Let's be real.
You need like 10 things you can do with 50 million naira in Nigeria, and someone in the comment section will credit you that amount now. It's up. Just do it now.
Bro.
No joke.
Bro, what's up?
So tell me something now. How do you tell the difference between someone disagreeing with you and someone trying to dim your lights? Like dimming your lights, trying to just show you every time you try to speak about your dreams, things like that.
I beg. We carry this matter. I beg. Don't start again. More talk with that thing. You're trying to pitch your heart.
Yeah.
something of generosity for him, for you, for your generation, but he sees it as something like a disturb. Just start. Perfect example. Let me show you.
Um,
Joseph.
Joseph in the Bible.
Joseph in the Bible.
Yeah.
And his brothers.
Just imagine the kind of relationship that would have been, where Joseph would just wake up one morning and he'd be like telling his brothers, "Oh, my, look at the dream I had last night. I saw that all of you bow down for me."
Hey, yeah, go boss, Jesus.
Like, Ruben will be like, Levi will be like, what is this guy talk? Say, I bow down for him. You
You go cry.
So,
okay, now your dream, you get why. But
so
then,
you see that in African society now, there's some African families, they'll be afraid to travel back home. They say witches in the family. They'll be talking about witches in the family. They don't want progress. They don't want this.
yeah, like, and you know the funny part.
What is
You
wrong?
know the
With,
funny part.
what is happening in Africa?
No matter
please?
how, no matter where you are, spirits are spirits. Spirit that they know weather. Spirit that they know country.
Yeah.
What you are scared of from going to the village for, say, I beg, my family to get wish, this, that, this. Don't you think those same person are seeing you where you are? Don't you think so?
Instantly, see, infrared, you see, every kind of vision. They will sing you 9 times, bro. Your mind will touch the ground. Are you seeing things? Oh no.
Okay, so let's move on to segment 3, where we have sporting, sporting
Yeah.
draining dynamics. Okay, we have it in actually, let's say, red flags to discuss. Okay, that's
Yeah.
actually under it. So
Yeah.
we explain it so you understand. What we say. First of all, we have constant crisis. They also, or rather, they always need saving.
Yeah.
I don't know if you understand.
Yeah. People
Constant crisis.
just like what we said just now, where like in a parasitic relationship now, you're the only person that will be calling that over. You're studying in crisis, like, Omo, I need something like this. So please, they'll do it for you. Or
As in your emergency never finish.
your emergency can never finish.
Never finish.
They always get emergency.
You just come in and see my mom, see the hospital.
And you know what's in about this kind of relationship normally? If you are someone who shows up for other people,
it will be easy.
You know,
like, it will not touch anywhere.
Karma will not be.
No, because heaven knows you're doing yours also. You're not just a parasite.
You're being parasitic to other people. And when someone tries to be you, you don't eat the person.
You provoke unnecessary hatred.
You want to slap the person. Why? And you do not.
Okay, just that's what the next one we have here said, no hypocrisy, or rather no reciprocity. That's always, it's always about them.
Yeah, no.
It's always about them. You understand?
Reciprocation.
Yeah,
no
that's it.
reciprocation.
No reciprocity. It's just there.
Yeah.
You know, because when it's actually don't mind me, guys. Don't mind me. The English too big. The English too big. Don't be like
African born, yeah. African man, yeah.
But don't mind us anyway. Don't worry. We're just joking. No, we're just joking. But what we're trying to say is that you don't represent terribly. But the English don't be like. Don't mind us. So that's just
reciprocity.
Like allegation. Let's go back. Okay. This it's always about them.
Yeah.
You understand? It's about them. Don't mind us. But just joking.
It's all about it's like what was
they don't want people to like.
They don't want to do for
You know,
you. They
like
don't,
you know,
but they don't.
to them, you know, they don't need your own. I beg you guess now. Me will get 100,000. I will go to give a person will get 50 million money.
Yeah, that's what. That's why they're so funny now. About talking about they're talking about what they say they're speaking against seed and tithe and all these things.
Yes.
Saying that okay, saying the pastors that are rich, they have private jets, and you are using your
Your 100,000 you collect for salary. Say
Eh.
they give you 10%.
what is that your business?
As in, there's no vision. There's
Like,
no
bro,
there's no belief. Nothing.
those are principles of the faith. If you have that enough knowledge about the tithing and the rest, you would know that it's principles and there are things that should be done for consistent blessings to follow. God's blessing is not once and for all. It's once and again and
Once and
again.
again.
Again, see,
Recurring.
exceeding your expectations,
Recurring.
bro.
Recurring.
So if God says, give me 10% of your increase or give me the first fruit of your increase, is he asking for so much? Is he asking for so much that you want to start crucifying and persecuting his chosen servants, people that are leading us, showing us the true revelation? You want to start saying all sorts of nonsense about them.
But what is it?
You have a phone and you want to just film yourself and say nonsense, bring curses on your life.
Calm
Don't
down,
do
calm
this.
down, calm down.
Stop it.
Calm down.
Yeah.
Calm down. But the thing is,
I'm not saying me.
no,
You know why
no,
it's saying me? Because they're making the healing of Africa now take more time because they are raining curses on themselves that they're not supposed to rain on
there's
themselves.
only, you know,
on their
in every
generation.
speech, the president of US give or the secretary there, or
Yeah.
any person that has the opportunity to speak to crowd, in the ending of the speech, God bless America.
God bless America.
God bless America.
We
The
should be
citizens-
saying it.
The
God
citizens
bless
don't,
Nigeria.
the citizens don't have negative words for their country.
That is the home of opportunity.
Like the government is just not just the people in
Yes.
power, but it's everybody putting it together.
Have you heard this saying that US is the land of opportunity, the United States is the land of
Definitely, it is. Whatever you're looking for is
the
there.
land of the free.
See, if you've not been there, well, I guess you're missing. Anyways, we'll move on. Do you have anything else to say? Before we move on to the next one.
Come, you. I'm looking at you. Stop doing all these things you are doing. Be focused. Focus. This
Okay.
is the Trillionaires Club. We are not here to say the things that have not been done. We are not theorists, okay? We are here giving you the cocoa. You understand? The clearest updates, alright?
Okay, so no,
this is the
we are still talking about sporting journey dynamics. Okay, so by you and this person, you sit, and you guys talk about your red flags with each other. You get to know him, he gets to know you. What are the things you don't like? What are the things you like? Stuff like that. So until here now we have subtle jealousy or undercutting your wings. What does that actually mean? Subtle jealousy
Yeah.
or undercutting your wings. If you actually know what that means in your own terms, drop that also in the comment section. Let's see. But for now, I think this subtle jealousy, or you want to go first? But what I see in this subtle jealousy is like something that is I don't actually know the word to use. It's just unnecessary jealousy,
Envy. You see,
like there's no reason for the jealousy. Like there's no ground for it. For a normal human being, like if you reason the jealousy, like now what you wish for this one to the jealousy your guy. Like
I'm not gonna
like
just
you're
decide that.
somebody that gets a new car or something new, and come to share with you, you like, but inside of you, you like, oh damn, is it really? Is it the only one? Like unnecessary jealousy, like there's no ground for it. Or probably you come like, people understand, I don't win award just now. Or me and so just me too. Or what something that is winning to you. They'll be like, I beg, now you be the first person.
Yeah, people
Now,
will, people will
now you
not
be the
be
first
people will
person.
not be scared to share their wins
That
with
wins to
you.
you because you just like
You're
killing.
you're killing the whole
You're
vibe.
killing.
Somebody's happy about something that happened to them.
And you'll be like that you be the first person. You know everybody's not happy to for the next year. Like
And there's so many people that derive pleasure from this kind of attitude and characters.
they actually think it's normal. They think it's
Ah.
normal. And it's crazy. It's bullshit.
You
Like
see
totally
somebody
messed up.
celebrating someone's birthday, you say, today they did do birthday.
Today is like because
Is it
you
your concern?
oh my god.
Is it your mother they used to wish the person happy birthday?
Not just even the money, the spending of the money there, you be like, you see make I go like I'm I get money pass. If you have that
Stop
mentality,
these things.
if you have that mentality, please. I think
Let
we
Africa
are
grow.
begging you.
We are
National
building,
is begging you. Stop it.
we are building $1 trillion empires here
To have that mentality.
on relationships. So we don't want all those kind of things again. You hear me? Stop it. Okay? I don't want to hear it again that you start then animosities against your brother, or you start having envy, cultivating envy for your brother that is doing well. Can't you go meet him and ask him about how
Be a
he's doing?
source also, like partake from it.
Yes.
How did you do it?
A
Let me
grace,
do it.
a grace you don't expect, you cannot partake
Can
from it.
never happen.
You can never partake for it.
Oh, it's all craziness.
Jimon actually said, he said poor people ought to take rich people out on dinner date more often, and it broke it down saying that if you are able to spend 5 or let me say 45 minutes or 1 hour with a successful person along the line, and when you are listening to them along the line, them must have dropped 1 or 2 secrets that will help you scale up, that will be opportunities to you. So you sacrificing that amount to just take them out on a normal casual dinner is way more valuable, or should I say is way more profiting than you just asking for bread all the time.
Do you know
wanting to
what you're saying there? Do you know some people if Dangote should offer 10 million naira or 30 minutes with him, people will choose 10 million naira.
Yes, people will do that. They will actually do that.
People will choose 10 million.
Okay, let me ask you now. You put 10 million in the comment section.
Yes.
Dangote, 30 minutes with Dangote, the world, no, African richest man, a billionaire in his time, in our time now.
30 minutes with him.
30 minutes with him, or
10 million naira.
No, let me increase it. 50 million naira.
Okay, or 50 million naira.
Or 50 million naira. Which will you take?
30 minutes with Dangote, the world, rather, African's richest man, number one. Richest man. 50 million naira. Which will you take?
50 million naira.
Conversation.
Let's just hear in your comment section.
So from this, we move to the next one.
Okay.
Guilt dripping when you set boundaries.
Yeah.
I will explain this.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
All right.
Guilt dripping when you set boundaries. I will give you a scenario if I start explaining. Afa, you see where my shoes dey for that road. I beg. I don't want to see you near there.
Yeah.
I don't want to see. I know I use that one. I know I'm going. I know want to see for there. I beg. Now to the see this. I don't want to see where my shoes. I beg. Because normally you go buy shoe, you never wear the shoe. You gotta wear the shoe.
Yeah.
Think you say, na your guy now.
Now you people.
Now you set boundaries. Say, Afa, this my shoes. I beg. Don't lay my shoe. You don't let her know. You don't set boundary. Now, use go come. The guy now come like, oh, wow. So only shoe again, yeah, way. You see, man, only shoe guilt.
Spread the name Manhattan.
Oh,
name
because
black.
of shoe, you say, man, come on, a woman, no, you shoe. You know, like,
Why
do you
would
understand?
you
It's
know
crazy.
it's
It's crazy. You know, it doesn't go well.
like
It doesn't,
mountain, you know.
doesn't go well.
Mountain again, isn't it mountain?
It doesn't go well.
I don't know,
I don't know why people are actually like that.
You know,
Don't get us wrong. Actually, we are not saying we're perfect. No.
Nobody's perfect.
We are just having a discussion,
I'm
which you
growing.
also be a part of. Okay, but the thing is rampant. Like
Very
it's
rampant.
really rampant.
And okay, because I will say something before we jump onto the next segment now. You attract what you are. I don't know if you've heard that before. You attract what you are, or the way you interpret your reality is a reflection of how you are, how you are actually feeling inside. They said those two things now. You attract who you are, and how you project and interpret reality. Those things are very important things that we need to look into, because we as individuals, there are certain traits and behaviors and even words we have said into our future. You know, words are life.
Yes.
Once you say something, you manifest it into your future. So you might have said something like you see girls who will say, I don't want to marry a poor man, I want to marry a rich man, I know do you understand? Based on they're not specific on what kind of odogu they need, though. They just know that okay, they want someone that has money. So now when that person comes now with his money, no money, they won't be able to check
He's a good person.
if he's a good person. They will see just money and they will go for it because it's what they are attracted. Who they have said they are looking for. They are looking for Udogu that has money.
Finally got someone.
Finally got someone.
But some end up being the good one and some end up being the bad ones.
Yeah, actually, if you are a good person, normally you are attract good. But if you are a parasite too, you are a parasite, you are attract the parasite too normally. Exactly. If you are a giver, you attract givers. If you are a parasite, you attract.
That's why God can never give a gentleman. I don't know about this. I'm just saying. So if you think I'm wrong, you can correct me in some comment section also. God can never give a gentleman a wahala woman. I don't actually think something like that because God is not passion. You that is praying to Him, God, this is what I do, and God knows who you are. Can never give you trouble.
Okay, see now, see one instance now. See the instance about the reality thing now. You that want to marry, you that okay, you now, you are a nonchalant person, or you are a, how will I put this?
I don't care.
Yes, I don't care person. You attract someone that is I don't care. How do you do that? They don't just like you are attracting them that come. You know the places you are going to and the kind of people you meet there.
That's just it.
You know the kind of places you are going to.
You cannot dress a way you dress to club that you are going to a conference meeting.
Appearance too, yeah.
Now you cannot do that.
You say you are going for. That's why the corporate world is so, as in,
it's few
in this part of
Gen Z.
Yeah,
it's few.
Very true.
because that mentality. That's what we talk
Everybody
about
wants to go
mentality.
into content creation. They want to start wearing baggy jeans. They want to wear.
But don't get it wrong, though. Don't
Don't
get
get
it
me
wrong.
wrong, go be in your place.
We're not
In your
talking. We're
place.
not saying it's wrong, though. Well, just do who you are. You know,
We're trying to bring out something here.
be different. That's the conscious minority. Be different.
You attract who you are by the places you go to, the things you listen to, the kind of the way, the kind of things you interpret, or the kind of things you say from your mouth, interpreting your reality. If you interpret your reality to be a reality flowing with milk and honey,
Yeah.
your life will be sweet. But if you envision your life to be a tough life, a life full of depression and everything, that's what you get normally. You get what you do.
Okay. So that I guess
So-
that wrap it up.
So moving on to the next segment now, we're going to discuss strategies or building a circle that elevates you. So strategies to offer, strategies to actually take note of when you want to build relationships that will help you grow, that will help you elevate. If you want to be an entrepreneur, if you want to be a professional, if you want to be whatever you want to be, strategies that work and they have been tested. Okay, so you create, don't just collect people. You'll be an intricate you'll be the HR of your life now, the human resource officer of your life, where you 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 pick people from different sectors of life or different dynamics of people that suit your personality. You don't just allow everybody into your circle. Understand? Too much of let so much people enter your circle, it becomes crowdy and noisy. You won't be able to get yourself and you might lose yourself. So you create the relationships you want in your life, the kind of people you want to be seeing every day, the kind of people you want to be talking to, the kind of people you want your children to meet, to come in contact with. Okay, so you create your contact list. Let me just leave it like that. Your contact list, you have to create it. It's your responsibility. If you have people that constantly asking you for 2K, 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 it's your contact list. You should have them. So if you want people that will elevate you, you start having the contact of people that actually matter, people that are actually making things happen. Okay. So next on the agenda right now is ask yourself, what makes you feel lighter, or who makes you feel lighter after you talk with the person? Like, who are you able to vent to?
Like someone
Who are
you
able
talk
to
to, someone you talk to
vulnerable?
that you feel this load in you, like this thing is heavy in you. You need to speak to someone. You need to speak to someone. And there's some person you talk to after your discussion. If for instance you feel heavy 50%, after your discussion with first persons, your heaviness goes to 80% or 90%. Why? Because your your heaviness in you is even trying, they are still trying to beg it. Like, you come to them for your own problems, but they end up giving you their problem.
Yeah,
You have something to discuss, to take off your shoulder. You
that's
call
so
them,
true.
but they don't give you that time.
Yeah.
They just like bombard you with all their problems till you want to go home. You end up going back thinking about your problem and their problem,
Which is very terrible.
which is draining.
Draining.
So now this is you now. You think who is this person that if I talk to, give me 90% of what I don't need? And who is this person if I talk to, taking away not just 40% or 50%, but rather taking away like a 95% of my problems away just by talking to this person,
Yes, just by listening to
just by
me,
listening and knowing how I feel and
and then
trying to take me out of that,
with
even though
compassion.
not completely, but trying to take me out of it. Who are those persons? Those are people you surround yourself with. Those are, because there are some persons that you even tell something confidentially, but you end up hearing it from everybody's mouth.
And who has spread the news? Like,
It's,
even things you didn't even say, sef.
they will add
So,
salt and pepper. People might say,
bro,
at Korea time,
why are people so terrible?
cook stew and soup in people's head, and it's so
Now,
crazy, you know.
something else we should add to our list now, our ingredients of relationship intelligence in building relationship that will help us grow. Uh, is normalize the quiet quarter. Protect your peace without drama. You get me? Whenever you are cutting someone off, it, like most people, most people they are so funny that they are observing certain red flags in the person. You get me? And the way of letting this person know is to publicly confront them or harbor resent in their mind to a point where when they get so aggressive they will have to just leave everything and just say maybe they do all these things before normally. Say a lot of things that would lead to a cut off of that relationship, but with so much drama that's not supposed to be there. If you observe red flags in someone and you communicate it to them once or twice, or depending on your patience, if the person continues doing that thing, you just give the person long rope. Like the person won't have access to you anymore. But you didn't fight the person or anything. You don't need
You
to
know,
create
you
conflict
know what I
first
was actually
before.
thinking. You know what I was just, what you said is actually a point. Yes, for sure. I was thinking that most people are crazy. Sorry to say, but if they call this person once, twice, 2 days, 3 days, and this person is not taking their calls, is it a must for you to get angry, or is it a must for you to like this person a bad person, the pick up this that? What I think as to keep a good relationship, not just in a relationship, when we're not talking about relationship, just love, just like that. We're still talking about agape relationship also.
Business
There are
relationships,
all kind of
family
relationship.
relationships, all
So
of them.
if such a person gives you that attitude, why actually fighting or rain abuses or insults or blaming or whatever, what have you? Why not just like, okay, maybe it's chanced, or maybe he's busy, doesn't want to talk to nobody, probably just give him time, just normalize it like it's okay.
It's okay.
Rather than that drama of that's who you be, that's who they be, like talking on stuff
Eh,
or stuff.
you know the
Why
after
not just
person
the
call.
answer person call, person they beg her money, 50% not get it. Why not just like, okay, maybe this person is busy, when he has time he'll get back to me. Probably I'll let him be, when it's time we can see. Just why don't just try and protect that relationship?
I read
Why
I
not
read
just keep
I
it?
read somewhere. I think it's the 15 immutable laws of effective people, where the line says something about busy friends, busy friends being the best and most valuable friends. So I started thinking about it. Why will a busy friend be valuable to me? Okay, so now I have this friend who I know is working. He's told me his vision and okay, this is what I want to do, and I'm steady working on it. And whenever you try to like call this person or meet up with this person for maybe a casual hangout or anything, so maybe due to the timing of what is his own project, it might not be
Available.
available on time it is when needing the most. But you know this person is actually doing his work and is passionate about his work. But you pick up envy, or you pick up bad vibe about the person because the person is chasing his dream. Are you a wish? Someone is chasing his dreams, you're angry because
Tell
you
you.
nothing to. Are you a wish? That's the question you should be asking yourself now. Like, bro, I'm chasing my dreams and you're angry because I didn't text you or anything. Okay, yes, maybe my own self still be my body. I see your text message and I don't respond. What kind of question do you ask me? Is it a productive one? Is it have you eaten? I hope you have eaten.
Doesn't make
Those,
sense.
those kind of question add a time to my account. Bro, no. If you want to approach me, you should know how to approach. You should know how to come proper. Like you want to come and you want to grab my attention and telling me how I send it 2K.
Okay,
What do you
so
want me to say, bro? What do you
okay,
want me
so
to say?
now the concluding part is be someone who can grow through, not just taking. Be someone who can grow. Like if your friend is growing, try as much as possible, no matter how hard it is for you. Try to grow. At least let them see that 2% that you are that you get, they've not seen you 5%. At least they'll be encouraged that yes, this person has grown. Be that person also, not just at least if you guys go out. I'm not saying this is just an example. If you guys go out, not just every time you go out, there's one person paying all the bills. Offer to pay.
Yes, now
Yes, even though you don't have much, but
support.
offer. That's also I get to take out of your own. Like
This
something.
this goes out for
It's not every time they pay your
this goes out
transport.
for
Pay for
guys
some also.
and girls as
Yes,
well
it's
who want to go
all.
out for dates
Yeah,
normally.
it's not just the
Come,
guy.
this
Like
date is not the boy that will
no,
it's
it's
not
not
the
a
boy
must.
that will fail.
You can actually take a guy
And
out.
see, bring out your wallet. You
Yeah,
have the credit
it
card.
doesn't matter.
You have the ATM card.
And some might so
Support.
some might so be greedy to the point whereby the guy will get them, they will ask for takeaway for their brothers and sisters at
Yeah.
home.
They
Why?
will take things they can never pay
Why?
for themselves. Buy for themselves.
Doesn't make any sense. It's annoying, you know.
It's annoying.
Okay,
And so
let's
now like this now,
yeah.
this is an exercise.
Yes.
Grab your phone now and go through your last 5 conversations. Whoever is pouring into your life, whoever is pulling from you,
Make a
those
decision.
people, make a list.
Make a decision.
Take
Right. Who is
make a
pulling
decision.
from me?
Except
Who
you
is
don't want
adding
to
to
grow.
me?
In this 2025,
Who
you
is
don't want
adding
to
to me?
grow.
Who is pulling for me?
Eh,
Make that table. Your last five. Okay, let's make it 10.
10.
Your last 10
In this
conversations.
2025,
Your
you
last
say you
10
don't want to
your
grow.
last deep 10 conversation with your
Don't
different
worry.
persons in your contact now.
Since you want to
Make
be
that
doing
list
some another year word
and see-
ministries, don't
and
worry.
see you for yourself.
Your mind.
Like you've
husband.
been actually be talking to 90% of people that are pulling from you. Why waste that time on them?
Bro, no.
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy.
So now, we're actually coming to the end of this episode right now. But one thing that is conversant or we should all take into consideration is that like the 2 generations we're talking about, Gen X and Gen Z. Remember we're talking about how they view relationships, their relationship psychology and all that. So this is how Gen X, these are the different generations see relationships now. Okay, Gen X, they're actually loyal to long-term friendships, even if they are training. So most of these Gen X, they actually enjoy relationships that are not that they actually enjoy, but they can love you to the point where they endure your draining capacity. You get me? Like even you see now as children, our parents now, there are so many things that we do that they're just like they're just looking at us like this speaking no know if you do it. I don't know if you have ever been in that situation.
Yes, exactly.
Your parents that have been ahead of you, that have seen life, they're like
Now
they're loyal to you
you
because
really want telling them na never know this
old school. But they're just loyal to you, but your relationship with them is very draining because they are giving them heart attack. Imagine they're just saying like you know all the bad things they used to do that are making your parents
Yeah. Even for Gen Z now,
even for Gen
even for
Z,
it's quick to cut off.
Gen Z,
Sometimes too quick. Abeg. That's so they.
I won't say rude, but they are just so quick to protect their
That
energy
just
to
exactly
shut the door
like
instantly.
ASAP. They don't want to see the future. It's no. Abeg. Hey,
If it's not giving me this money, no, I don't want it.
Hey,
Bro.
give me chance. Abeg.
Don't waste my time,
They
bro.
don't want to think about the future. No investment plan. They just want it now, which is it's appalling. Seriously, it's appalling.
So real wisdom lies in discernment, okay, not in extremes, going overboard all the time. Like you should be able to discern or know when you're going overboard or when a situation is going overboard for you to just say
when you are going over your limits.
To
I need
just
to
say
call
okay.
myself to order.
Yeah. They say what you tolerate you let happen to you. However you want people to treat you, what you tolerate is how you want them to treat you.
That's it. I understand. Well, it says here, so Gen Z, not everyone is disposable. Why? For Gen X, not everyone deserves a lifetime pass. What do you think that means? For Gen Z, listen. For Gen Z,
not everyone is disposable.
Not everyone is disposable.
So Gen Z, they have the people that they are loyal to.
Exactly. Why for Gen X, not everyone deserves
a lifetime pass. So if you lose that trust, you lose it for life.
It's gone.
So you don't need a network, okay? You don't need a network. You need a network of people who add value to your life.
Exactly.
People who are uplines to you, people who actually inspire you to be better. Okay, these are people you actually need in your life. You don't need the ones that will still be asking you for 2K. Even if the one that is actually for 2K is a productive person to you that is giving you ideas, that is helping you. It's different from. It's actually contributing ideas. Okay, not that the ones you are not contributing ideas. You're not buying pure water. You're not doing anything. You're just there. You have okay.
How does it work? It doesn't work that way. It doesn't at all.
No. You don't do things like that.
So now, said here, cut the weight, or rather, cut the cord that weighs you down. What I mean is, that thing that you know you're not satisfied with, that's always bringing you down, that's always killing your vibe, killing your energy. Put it down. Separate from that person. Yes, seriously, yes. It must be hurtful. It will be painful. But you just have to secure your picture. You just have to cut it down. Tie knots with those who help you climb. What this means is hold on tight.
Steady the call out on everything.
It's not just about asking. Build a relationship.
And intimacy.
Do not be a parasite. It's not be. Okay? Anyways,
how can I have a relationship with you and the only thing I remember about you is
every time you ask for 2K.
He does that, bro. You're not giving me.
He does that. Madam,
you never give me any business idea, anything. You haven't even told me about who are you. What's your name? You're calling me for 2K. Bro, stay cheese up, bro.
Anyways, we've come to the end of today's segment.
This is the Trillionaires
And
Club
this is
podcast.
where we build wealth in mind,
Yeah.
money, and
Meaningful relationships. We're building meaningful relationships. That's how we build our
Do
wealth
you hear that?
in Trillionaires Club.
This is the Trillionaires Club, where we build wealth in mind, money, and
Relationships.
meaning.
Meaningful relationships.
I remain Joel Andrew.
I am Teddy Ortega, and this is the Trillionaires podcast. You can follow us on social media and follow our Spotify handle, and anywhere you get your podcast from, just you can get us there. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, okay? And drop your comments. We want to really hear from you. This is not just our podcast; it's the podcast.
Our podcast.
It's a community.
Make it an interactive session.
Community of trillionaires. Well, I think in the next episode we'll get deep into why is the Trillionaires Club. Okay, you need to understand that there's shifts of wealth,
just in your mindset, bro.
The next generation. So,
anyways,
stay blessed.
Stay blessed.
See you in the next episode.
Cameraman, say you got